Hey guys, welcome to WaterBaby Tarot by BOMISpirit. I'm Rodin. So after I did that that little I don't know what you call that, just message of love and support to the community, I got pulled on really hard. Not surprising actually, right? If we really think about it, we're all pretty much tapped into each other. Our higher selves are anyway. So I thought that was kind of funny. But for those who've been with me for a while, who've been through all my changes, when I get pulled on, I've started to do like SOS readings. It doesn't feel like an SOS. It just feels like a lot of really yummy healing energy is like what was actually pulling on me. But I felt compelled to do a reading anyway. So I'm still going to do it in that same fashion of the SOS readings where I'm going to use majors from the Tarot of Dreams deck to see what energies are at play that's pulling on me. So because I'm using the majors, again, I'm just explaining for those who are new. They are planetary, hold on, let me say this grammatically correct. The energies that come out in the major arcana cards are signs, planets, and elements, and I'm going to be calling these out, right? So take it as it resonates. So for example, if Mars comes out, that could be masculine energy, that could be fire, that could be Aries, that could be Scorpio, like energies at play or energies that are pulling on me. So keep that in mind. Again, Venus is like feminine. It could be feminine energy. It could be Libra. It could be Taurus. So again, I'm going to call these out, but just take that as it resonates because it doesn't have to be the sign. It could be the kind of energy that's at play, right? So let's go ahead and do that. What I was seeing when I was getting pulled on were whales. And I got so excited, you guys, because those of you who are like more into the galactic stuff or you're being called into that, whale people are really big right now. Those of you who have been with me for a while know that my mom is actually a whale person. And she has she has experiences with them every single night. When she doesn't have like a night where she's with like the whales and her whales, she gets actually very agitated. So she's very tuned into that. And she had this prophetic dream a few months ago about like whales being beached. It made her upset, but it's actually about whale people kind of waking up. Whale people waking up to what they're supposed to do and who they are. And that's going to be a lot about excuse me. My words have been so missing from like the way I just said that, my words have been missing from my vocabulary recently. And I think it's because I've been getting a lot of like crown chakra upgrades, which makes me kind of dumb sometimes. Makes me a little dumb as far as like my speech is concerned. But anyway, it just means that whale people are waking up to who they are, right? And when whale people wake up, it's like their missions are usually around sound healing in general, a lot of repair and restoration to the environment, emphasis on marine life and oceanic issues. Okay, so there's gonna be a lot of that coming up because people are just waking up to who they are, and then that's their part of their mission. Okay, all right. So let's go ahead and see what energies are pulling on me for this. It feels so good. It feels so good. If you've been having dreams about whales, this reading is most likely for you. This might be more of a galactic read, but it doesn't have to be. I know animal totems are playing big roles for people right now too. So if it's not a galactic thing for you, it could just be that you're realizing one of your totems is whale. Specifically, I was seeing orcas and what do you call those? Is that humpbacks or grays? No, not grays. Humpbacks. I should know my whales. It's sad that I don't. I was just like, wait a second. Humpbacks. No, humpbacks. Humpbacks. No, I was saying humpbacks. No, they are humpbacks. They are humpbacks. And orcas is what I was seeing. Some of you guys might be seeing dolphins, okay? If you're seeing more dolphins, I think that is more about galactic origins. But anyway, let's go ahead and see. What energies are pulling on me with this message, please? What energies are at play or are pulling on me regarding this message? Shocker. We have the moon, talking about water, right? Moon, which is Pisces specifically. It's also Cancer for me because Cancer is ruled by the moon. It's also very maternal, feminine energy. So again, take those as it resonates. Owls are coming up is also what I'm hearing. Owls are coming up for people. Pay attention to that. Yeah, God, I'm getting a lot of animal stuff. And like I said, that's been coming up for a lot with people. But if you're seeing more like if you're seeing one specific animal more frequently, pay attention to that. Even if it's like you've never really interacted with the energy before, it's coming to you for a reason, probably for whatever new cycle's coming your way or whatever upgrades or ascension you may or may not be going through just yet. What other energies are pulling on me for this message? Ooh, We've got the Fool, which is Aries. It's also Uranus, okay? It's also Uranus. Wow, I got a lot of elements going on here. A lot of prophetic dreams are coming up, guys. A lot. Please, please pay attention to that. I'm hearing excitement. Oh, okay. Well, excitement's good. Given the time that we're in, excitement is good. Excitement's going to be coming in from these dreams, actually, and whatever you're experiencing, whatever you're seeing. What other energies are pulling on me regarding this message? Chariot. Wow, a lot of Cancer. A lot of Cancerian energy going on, a lot of intuitive energy. A lot of get up and go, get up to the new. A lot of wanting to take risks. Be careful with that at this time, of what kind of risks you're taking. Let me see what other energies want to come out. Not surprising, Cancer's coming up because the nodes are switching soon. What other energies are pulling on me regarding this message? Wow, a lot of, okay. No wonder I was really feeling, I'm getting pulled on a lot of shit here. Now we have the Hangman, Piscean energy, and the Strength card, Leo. So we literally have heavy Pisces, heavy Cancer. We've got Aries, we've got Leo, and we have Uranus, and we have a lot of feminine, maternal energy here. Being brave to change your perspective, being brave to see things in a new way, being brave, for some of you, being brave to take on an ascension. Being brave enough to hear, like, not to hear your call, because you're hearing it loudly in all kinds of ways, but to answer it. To answer it. Stop trying to control. What is this? Sorry, I'm like making all kinds of stuff here. Stop trying to control things. Stop it. You guys have learned that. You can't control things. All you can do is ride the wave, right? All you can do is control yourself. You can't control other circumstances. There's a lot of new coming in, and there's a lot of need to see it. To see it, to understand it, and to make shifts and changes accordingly to get going. And it's going to feel like, again, I keep feeling this like risky energy, but how do I say this? The information you're getting is telling you everything you need. Don't take risks outside of what you know. Thank you. Don't take risks outside of what you know. Because you're being given the information. Just take it and run with it and trust it. Okay, those are the energies. Again, just to repeat, heavy Pisces, heavy Cancer, Leo, Aries, Uranus, and heavy maternal feminine energy. Heavy maternal feminine energy. Some of you guys are reflecting back on the period of time when we were in the new moon in Aries, which makes sense because we're shifting out of that into new moon Taurus, right? But some of you guys are reflecting back on that is also what I'm seeing. All right, let's get some cards out. I'm going to use Radiant Wise. Oh my God, Radiant Wise. I cannot wait till like my crown chakra is done upgrading. It really affects my vocabulary and my ability to speak. Okay. What message needs to come out here for those who pertain to this reading? Show me the whales again. It is something about sound and communication. Oh, okay, I like it. Those of you who are whale people, you're going to feel this more intensely. Wow, this is actually about communication too. The way we communicate and understand each other, the avenue of that is going to be changing drastically. It's going to be changing drastically. Like, I'm actually hearing whale sounds. And for those who don't know, because I'm such a nerd, the way whales communicate, it's like super long range frequencies, like miles and miles away. They can hear each other, and it's always very distinct. Each whale has their own distinct like call in a way, and it is how they communicate, but it's about like the long range frequencies is what they're telling me, which to me is like telepathy as far as like human avatars are concerned. With telepathy, some of you guys, your clairaudient abilities are really going to be amplified or coming online for the first time. Don't be startled, just understand it for what it is and accept it for what it is. It's going to serve you well. You guys are going to feel your family a lot is also what I'm hearing. You're going to feel oh my, I love this, which again, that makes so much sense with all the whale imagery, because whales are, I've studied whales. I haven't studied all species of whales, but the whale species that I've like looked into or like I've read up on, Family's really big. Like family's really important. Pods are really important. They are like whales actually do not like to function rogue. It's really hard for them to, and they have overdeveloped empathy, like way more than even a human capacity has, which is kind of beautiful when you think about it. And the fact that like I'm getting all this like whale imagery, I'm starting to wonder if that's also being upgraded for a lot of people. Your capacity for empathy, and sort of like that need to stay connected to your family or your soul family. Yeah, a lot of family energy is coming in. A lot of family energy is coming in, and changes in the way, in like the medium of communication. What else is coming in here regarding this message? Any information regarding the message that's trying to come through? Wow. Oh my God. Look at that. The sun, Leo energy, and the 10 of Wands in reverse, Sag energy. Oh, that's so freaking beautiful, guys. Talk about walking into the new and letting burdens go, letting go of control, letting go of the shit that doesn't work, and just walking free is actually what I'm hearing. Walking free. Oh, too many. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, this is interesting. Ace of Pentacles with the Eight of Swords, Gemini energy. This feels like a completely different energy than this. This is walking free. Oh, I just keep hearing walking free. It feels so good. It feels so light. And then we have this. Fear. What is this? Fear? Fear of the new. Fear. I'm getting second chances here with the Sun and the Ace of Pentacles. This might be transitionary. It might be that you guys are sitting in this, or someone you're connecting to is sitting in this. Fear of the new, fear of a second chance, fear of seeing what's possible, and then just embracing it, because they do feel very separate. Very separate. Oh, for some, this could also pertain to two groups: the people who are not afraid to see, and the people who just refuse to see. Let's see what else wants to come out. Yeah, I feel huge waves of whale people coming in, guys. So this is definitely feeling a little bit more like a collective message. Yeah, whale people are waking up. They're gonna get to work soon if they're having. Some have already. And regarding sound in the environment, death, scorpionic energy. It's smack dab in the middle too. Transformation. Oh, beautiful. With growth. Knight of Pentacles, Virgo, could also be earth or fire. Overall energy, yikes, really? Three of Swords, Libra energy, Hangman, Piscean energy. Oh, wow, with the Ace of Wands. Oh, Empress in reverse. Venusian, so Libra, Taurus, also divine feminine energy for me as a reader. Then we have the High Priestess with the Two of Swords in reverse underneath that. Oh my God, talk about anxiety. With the Nine of Swords, Gemini energy. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Someone's having to face a lot of fear. And I've been talking this for a little while. Actually, that's one of the readings I'm working on, so if I can get that done today. A lot of fears coming up here. And God, this Hangman energy, being hung up to face pain. Pain and wounds have like stopped growth for a lot of people, and you may be resonating with this, which is probably why you're not seeing what's right in front of you, or you're afraid for second chances, or you're afraid to take what's right in front of you. You're afraid to see, afraid to open your eyes. And while you're in this fear, you're in hangman mode. You're in hangman mode because you got to work through this stuff. With the Ace of Wands, it's like you want to do a lot. You do. Like you have that desire. You want to create. You want to grow. You want to go for the new, whatever it is for you. But Empress in reverse, you're not doing it. You're not doing it because you're hung up here. Now, keep in mind, Venus is retrograding soon. We're already in the pre-shadow energy, which does relate to Empress in reverse, right? So while we're in this retrograde period, some of us, not all of us, but some of us might really struggle with having to face our fears. I talked about this yesterday with facing polarity and what's going to come up with that, which is like ego, which is wounding and shadow and all of that. Face it during this retrograde period. That's the whole point of it. That's the whole point of it, to face it. Why you can't see certain things, why you don't have full sight, what fears are coming up, how you're held back, all of that. That's why you're getting hung up here. It might feel painful, but I don't think it's going to be as bad as you think, because you have stuff you want. There are things you want to do. Your feminine energy has to go through this because it's Venus. Venus is retrograding, so it's more feminine energy. doing that. And then understanding it, right? Understanding what's been hidden in the shadow for a little while, understanding what needs to come out to be released so that you can go from not seeing what's right in front of you and being afraid of second chances or afraid of opportunities to taking that blindfold off and just walking free. And it's going to come out of a death process, which makes sense, right? As we face our fears and do shadow work, that is a death process, and then to grow from that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Let's clarify this a little bit. I mean, the Eight of Swords, I don't really want to focus on that because it's fear. I mean, that's all it is. It's fear. That's all it is. It's fear. And everyone's got different fears. So you know what your fears are. Yeah, I don't feel the need to clarify that, really. I am curious about this energy, though, with Death and the Knight of Pentacles. Let's look at the Knight of Pentacles and see what we can get from that after I get a sip. Hold on. Oh, excuse me. Let me use crystal. Play with the Knight of Pentacles. Play with the Knight of Pentacles. Play with the Knight of Pentacles as it pertains to the spread. Yeah, Temperance in reverse, Sagittarian energy. Healing the things that have made us imbalanced. Healing the things that have made us lose patience. Also getting some vices here and attachments. I feel like we've worked through attachments. So for some, there's still some residual attachment stuff that needs to be dealt with. Wow, yeah, with the moon in reverse, Pisces, could also be Cancer. Some reveal going on here. Let's see what's being revealed. Tonight with the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like this is you ripping off the blindfold. Yep, Judgment. Fire energy, also Scorpionic energy for me as a reader. Again, I'm getting a lot of second chance energy. Maybe second chances at things that you've been too afraid to go for in the past, or things that you've let slide. Anything that's held you back because of wounding and pain and all of that. But with Judgment, with the moon in reverse, it's like you're understanding what you need to do. You're understanding how to move forward. And you're also listening to your intuition. You're hearing the call. What did I say? Hearing the call and answering it. Following it. The call from your higher self. The call from source. Time with the Knight of Pentacles. Tempted to pull spirit animal cards. Play with the Knight of Pentacles. By the way, all the decks I use are linked below. I feel like some of you guys were asking me. Play with the Knight of Pentacles. Yep. With the Page of Swords. So again, the understanding, right? The understanding and literally the message from spirit, the call from spirit, like, hey, hello. We're trying to talk to you. We're trying to get you to understand something. We're trying to give you information so you can understand what to do, because there's something about your ego or something about the way you're not going about things or going about things that's imbalanced and holding you back and constricting your sight. Constricting your sight. What's interesting is that overall we do have Lovers in reverse. Gemini energy. Oh, very nice. Four of Pentacles in reverse. Cappy. Oh, beautiful. With the Magician. Mercurial. Which is Virgo, Gemini, also Aquarius, Scorp for me as a reader, Divine Masculine energy, letting go of the things that make you imbalanced, letting go of your own polarity. So again, kind of playing on what I talked about yesterday, and going into major magician mode. Some of you guys, this is a heart chakra opening. Some of you guys, this is letting go of old pains from relationships, possibly counterpart situations. Boom, you go into major creative mode. You've got all your tools. You know exactly what to do and how to do it. I just heard Odin. Interesting. Well, I know why I heard that. I know I heard that. Don't worry about that. Anyway. Beautiful. Beautiful. You're growing. You're ripping the blindfold off. Taking care of those wounds. Taking care of those fears. Anything that's been holding you back. Again, with the risk taking that you're feeling the urge to take, Spirit's giving you all the information you need. Quite clearly. Clearly giving you all the information you need. Take that information and run with it. Don't try to... Follow your intuition, but don't go beyond that right now, because there really is an emphasis on, like, if you take major risks especially against authority, it's really going to backfire. So if Spirit's telling you to do something, do it. But if you want to go beyond that and be quite a rebel, I would just take your time and not be impulsive about it. And then walking free. I keep hearing walking free. It's beautiful. All right, let's pull an oracle card or cards. Really tempted to do spirit animal, but yeah, I'll do it. I haven't done that as advice in a long time. Can I get advice? for those pertaining to the spread, please? For those that resonate with the spread, can I get some advice for them? Getting any advice for those that resonate with the spread? Can I get any advice for those that resonate with the spread, please? I can't pick up the cards today. Oh, there it is. The transformation, butterfly spirit. Transformation is beautiful. Energy of 11. Oh, guys, going through this death process is going to be great. Okay. Facing these fears are going to be great for you. It's just going to level you up. Look at how beautiful you look. It's going to level you up. Again, I just keep hearing like you're going to have everything you need as far as like knowledge and tools. Mostly hearing Rome wasn't built in a day. Some of you guys might want to go like full speed ahead, like super fast. Just again, be mindful if Spirit's telling you to like take your time, you might not want to go super fast. So everyone's situation is different, but I am hearing that. Any other advice for those that resonate with the spread? Oh, I knew that was going to come out. I should have called it, but oh well. Can't pick up the cards today. Well, Spirit, turn knowledge into wisdom. 67, breaking down to 4. So we have 11, master number 4 for stability. This is a student teacher energy. You've learned. You've got all the tools. You've learned. You're wiser for it. And you have more sight because of it. Because you ripped off the blindfold. Our fears really do cloud our sight. That's what I meant to say. Hold on, my throat chakra is acting up. Okay. Any other advice for those that resonate with the spread? Yeah, you trust yourself. Just trust yourself. Yeah, they keep telling you that you're gonna have everything you need, as long as you embrace it and you don't resist it. Any other advice? Yeah. Grasshopper spirit, take the leap of faith. 30, breaking down to a 3. Embrace it. Embrace it. Again, you're wiser, you've transformed, you're in a whole new cycle. Once you deal with this stuff, embrace the death process, embrace the transformation. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be beautiful. Overall, we do have pig spirit, use your mind wisely. 47, another 11 here. We have 3, 4, and 2 11s. 11, just saying. This is intuition and intelligence. I'm getting a lot of maturity with this too. And that does happen every time we go into like a whole new cycle of things, right? With the Ace of Wands, I'm also, like, that's why I'm saying new cycle. And you've literally transformed. You have a new perspective on things because you have more sight. Interesting. Underneath that, we do have wasp spirit, sometimes life sting. 64, a cyclical energy. So again, more of that cycle energy. You're seeing your old pain for what it was, for what it is, how it served you. You're really just going forward with a new way of seeing because you have more sight. That's why it's just new and different. It's just more. It's not as clouded. You don't have as much doubt. You don't have as much fear kind of mucking things up. Those are frequencies that distort the truth. And that's been removed out of this cycle, at least what's been distorting it thus far. But yeah, just trust it. Just trust it. You've got all your tools. Spirit's giving you all the information you need. Pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to what they're telling you. Pay attention to what your soul's urging you to do. And take the information you have and run with it. But don't overreach if Spirit's begging you not to. Careful those risks, okay? All right, I loved this. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to check out Vimeo and Patreon, and I will see you guys later. Have a great night, guys. Namaste.